Today's video is sponsored by Spontex. Handy, comfortable. For a close and comfortable fit. Oh yeah.
Hello. It's it's cameras in a weird place. Time. There we go. Hello and welcome to Thursday night at 7:15, which is the obvious choice of time to do an ad hoc live stream. What are you doing, Jack? Oh, he's such a diva. Honestly, as soon as I go do a live stream, it appears Jack wriggling around all over the floor. What are you doing? Ugh, ignore him. I thought we'll move camera away from him. Let's ignore him. Ignore him now. So yeah, hope everybody's good. And I hope people joined Simone to watch her little premiere of her video with yet more progress on Pinkcake going ahead there. And I must say, Simone, I do like the look of your pipes. Very, very, very nice. So yeah, there we go. And yeah, I thought I'd do a random live stream on a Thursday just to see. Well, there's one main thing, just to do some basically see how everybody is, see what people want to talk about, and I've got a few subjects in case we don't think of anything. I'm not going to be on for long because I'm up at 5 in the morning again. So there we go, and let's see who is in the comments section. Yes, let's have a look who's there. So we have got, if I scroll up to the top, Matt joined and he tried to do Year of the Streetwise 2024. So he got that one in. Well done, Matt. And then there was a blank one, and then he got as far as waffle butt before Ujudge interrupted him with hello Gandalf. So Ujudge, that's very rude. You should have let Matt finish his waffle butter. You just left him one letter short. So poor Matt. And Matt says he got asked to wear a witch's hat in the shop yesterday for a photo. So I hope they sent you the photo as well, Matt? Otherwise, did they just basically make you dress up for their own amusement? That's very rude of them. And I'm here, obviously. Mr. Prime Channel says hello. Hello, Mr. Prime Channel. Hope you're doing well. And welcome to this little live stream with the background being some car seats. Because didn't everybody's live streams have bits of cars as a background? And Simone is here. Hello, Simone. Very good video. Barry's here as well. He says, hi, Simone. Sorry I missed you live. I had a team meeting. We'll catch up in a bit. Well, hello, Barry. Yeah, it was a good video. You should catch up and watch it. And Matt says, evening, Simon, although I'm not sure whether he meant Simone. And then Simone says, not you lot again. Yep, you can't get rid of us. Oh, no, Judge points out, Jack literally just got out of bed just to come and annoy me. And now he's gone again. Well, it worked. Barry says, I'm doing a ton of work. It's like Shawshank Redemption, except lots of tunneling through crap and no redemption. And Johnny Crook is here. Good evening, Johnny. Hope you're doing all right. Did you manage to find a rear window for your car? This is the sort of thing that I expected Paul to have a couple of, because they're the kind of things that don't really go. And windscreens, yeah, but not rear windows. And Matt says, yeah, he just bored shop staff. And we've got to the end of the Commentios there. Well, that was quick, weren't it? 4-minute live stream. So I shall see you next week. So I've got a couple of subjects. So one thing, because as a content creator, if that's what we are, Simone? Are we content creators? Based mainly around cars and bikes and shows and stuff like that. It tends to be kind of a lot weather based, not based on the weather, but sort of affected by the weather. So shows and things tend to stop during the winter. I know motorists have a few weekend themes and stuff still. That might be a good one to do, actually, an evening one. But what do you guys in the car community do through the winter when there's no shows on? What sort of stuff do you like getting up to? And is it car related? Is it non-car related? Do you go to like museums and stuff where you can be walking around inside? Because there's no racing either. Motor racing pretty much ends in September. Although there's that rally thing they have at Cadwell, but I can't remember when that is. Oh, and apparently there's some sort of rally thing near Penistone, near where I live, but I've not seen anything of it again for a few weeks. So maybe it's not going on anymore. Oh, Barry says, happy birthday to me. I'll be 41 on Monday. Well, happy birthday to you for Monday. And maybe we should do a birthday quiz where I don't know what the questions would be. Simone hasn't seen Shawshank in years. It's a good film, that. I don't think it's the kind of film that I'd watch again, though. Johnny confirms, yeah, Paul didn't have a rear window, but he has got a trophy blue MGS rear tailgate. So, I mean, that's good. Are you going to paint the bonnet trophy blue as well? Oh, and Skick says, maybe too old for a Civic Type R, but I really do fancy one. I'd quite like a Civic Type R, I must say. The shape that mine is, they didn't do one. They didn't do a Type R in that one. They did one in the facelift one after, and I think that'd be a bit much. But yeah, the previous ones, I'd like a Type R, one of those. And Jenny says he collected that rear tailgate for 25 quid. That's quite good. Oh, and Barry says he's buying an ex-police Dodge Charger 5.7 on Saturday. Well, that'll be economical, although I suppose it don't really matter where you are. Yeah, Dodge Chargers. I quite like Dodge Chargers, actually. Yeah, quite like them. I don't like the running costs, but yeah. And Jenny says Sella wasn't very helpful there. Saw me rocking up, and Havoc with my crutches and didn't offer to help me lift in the Galaxy boot. That is a bit cheeky. Yeah, that is a bit cheeky. And Matt says, if I tell you, I'd have to kill you, but I don't know what it is he's talking about. Let's go back. Yeah, I still don't know what you're talking about, Matt. It's probably one of those times where you say something, and then a few minutes later you forgot what it were you asked people, and then people start wishing Barry happy birthday. He's not there yet. Don't make him older before he is. I watch a lot of films, go to the gym and stuff like that over winter. Oh, maybe that's what Matt was on about, what he does over winter. Okay, so he kind of goes away from the car sort of stuff for yourself then. Stranger things have happened, Johnny. Yeah, definitely. Send me a pic. Yeah, I'd like to see that. Facebook user says, I'd love a Mark 1 EP3 Type R. I think they're my favourite shape ones, but the one after that, but before mine's my second favourite. Winter plans. So I think what I'm going to tend to be doing, so I've got, when Jenny comes back, I've got quite a lot of Jenny bits to be getting on with. Plus, I haven't even started on Rob Spoiler yet, but don't tell him. So I need to do a bit of painting on Rob Spoiler. Then I've got some bits and pieces for Jenny to do. So I've got to refurb the wheels. I've got to paint the mouth. I've got to clean these up and decide once and for all whether I'm keeping them red or whether I'm going to colour them grey. I've got to decide what headliner I want to put in as well. But that's not something that needs doing straight away. Although the door cards, which this is one of, do need fixing. So yeah, I've got a few bits and pieces to do. Plus, yeah, I could do with tidying up maybe tidying up Margaret. I might just sell her as she is. Might just sell her as she is, and that's it. Oh, Judge says that she drinks hot chocolate in the winter. And I'll tell you, she drinks hot chocolate even when it's not the winter. She literally just started drinking hot chocolate in the autumn. So she's fibbing. And Facebook user says, spoiler alert. Yes, definitely. Matt likes hot chocolate. I don't mind hot chocolate. I didn't used to like it. Got right itchy eyes. But Judge makes a good hot chocolate. It could do with like whiskey in it. Oh, that's a good idea. I should maybe have that later. Bit of whiskey. Matt says he likes hot chocolate with Rocky Bar straws. We still haven't tried that. That needs to be a video idea. In fact, let me write that on my video ideas page. Also, Vauxhall Calibra. I want one of them. Rocky Bar straw videos. What else have we got? Oh, so Simone says she got a quote for fixing Connie's sills, 300 quid, and to get the whole car painted, 1,500. 1,500's quite cheap for a full spray job on it. I mean, I suppose 300 quid for sills. Is that like fitting new sills on both sides? Maybe you don't even need that, Simone. If your MOT soon. Maybe just put her through MOT, and if they come up on MOT, then yeah, you need doing. But the picture that you sent me, it didn't look like they needed doing. I know what Colin said about if whatever you see on outside, consider it 3 times worse than that. But it only looked like surface rust to me, so you might be all right. And I'd hate to see you like spending money on stuff that didn't really need doing, and then not having money to get like more pinky parts, or if something else happens. But it's not like, that's just the way I do it. Like I was saying before, I'll keep on top of stuff. Like I had them 2 bits on Henny's sills welded up before the MOT, but to be honest, it'd have gone through with them anyway. So yeah, I just kind of keep on top of things nicely. Hot Chocolate are a good band. You're right. We used to cover when I was in a goth band. Was it a Hot Chocolate song? I think we used to cover You Sexy Thing. What else did we cover? Oh, I can't remember. There were another random song that we used to cover as well. But yeah, goth band doing Hot Chocolate covers is quite novel. Everyone's a winner. That's another good song, Barry. Skick says, don't think spending 1,500 quid on a paint job would be a good move, Simone. It does seem quite cheap. Although I suppose it... Yeah, my judgment of how much things cost like that is a bit skewed, because I get mates rates and stuff. So I don't know what full price charges for things like that are. Yeah, it's a bit of a tricky one. And Connie I don't remember Connie, the side of Connie looking bad. It's only the bonnet I remember looking at. I didn't look at roof and stuff. So yeah, you might be all right. Maybe just get away with lacquering it up. It's just there's a lot of prep work in spray. That's where a lot of money goes into it. Yeah, so this winter I've got Jenny stuff to film. I've got trips out I can do to various museums and stuff. What else is there? I think because me and Matt have been talking about this today, and we'd love to do like a bit of a trip up to Scotland, but it's a bit of a long way to go for a day, so it'd have to be a stayover thing. And Matt sent a list of like museums and stuff through in there, and there's the There's the Jim Clark Museum, which I forgot about, so that might be a thing. And also, I think has Lotus got a visitor centre in Norfolk? I'm sure there's something in Norfolk. That might be another thing to do later on. It's just, yeah, Scotland's. I want to go to Loch Ness and stuff. In fact, I'd like to do. Is it North Coast 500? That'd be good. That'd be good to do, like a bit of a community thing. Who in the car community would like to do the North Coast 500 next year at some point? And we'll see if we can organise a trip. if Simone were up for it, wanting to do the North Coast 500, maybe we could. Maybe I could do a whole circuit, like start off here, go all the way down like I did to Kent, then across to Plymouth, and then back up past Aylesbury. Like maybe I'd just go around top end, like into Wales as well. Oh, those are like 20 mile an hour. Well, maybe I'd figure that bit out. And then all the way up to Scotland, and then do North Coast 500, and then all the way back down again. And Simone would be up for that. Again, I am now dedicating another page of my little notebook. And Udge says, don't go without me. Don't go without me. I've been to the Jim Clark room. It's small but fun. Well, that's good. That's good. Right. Scotland trip. Maybe I'm going to end up doing like a tour every year now. You know, we're my thousands subscribers. So we've got Simone. We've got Matt. I'm not writing your name down, or Judge, because you don't have a choice anyway. North Coast 500. Yeah, it'd be cool if we could get some cool stuff on there. Mennock Pass is somewhere we should arrange a meet up. Mennock Pass. I'm having another page dedicated to meet up places. Meet up places. I know. Is it Lawrence's Marvelous Machines or whatever? They did the North Coast, didn't they? Mennock Pass. I can chat here, and he doesn't know who it is. Mwahahaha. That is true. Whoever you are. So yes, Greg Goddard says, I've got a Calibra, had it 15 years, gets a lot of attention. Yeah, I really like the Calibra shape. They're one of those cars that when I used to see them around when they were new, I used to think they're nice, and then they quickly sort of went off the radar to me. So yeah, I'd like to get a Calibra or a 406 Coupe, one of those two. Skit says, are you going to do channel membership, Simon? Eventually, when I've got enough means of doing it. But what I do have at the moment, because YouTube don't deem me as being successful enough to warrant having any sort of stuff like that. Come on, let me sign in. Oh, let me just refresh this. I've got something called, it lets me log in, thank you. Buy me a coffee. What I'll do is let me just I'll just put the link in the chat, and basically it's like where you can make donations on YouTube, except they take less of it, and it's just a case of, I don't know if you have to set up a Buy Me a Coffee account to make a donation. Oh, but basically, you can make donations through there. But there is the ability to set up a shop on there and memberships as well. And I think you can put like unique content on it as well. So maybe links to videos that are private or something. I don't know how all that bit works. But I thought I'd set that up, and then it just means that if people do want to donate a bit, then there's always that little way of doing it. Not that I expect anybody to. That's not what I do this for. I do it so I don't have to spend as much time with Julie. That's what I'm doing it for. But don't tell her that. Simone says she's never been to Scotlandia before. Now, I have, but only once. No, I'm lying. Twice. I went once to someone's wedding, and I don't remember any of it at all. And I went once when I used to work as a portable appliance tester, and I didn't really see much of it because I was quite tired. It was a 2 days worth of work that I did the trip and the work in one day, which is very silly. And then whoever Facebook user says, "It's me, Mario." I assume it's Matt because there's little Matt cowboy hat Matt there. Don't worry, Matt. I'll not tell him it's you. I mean, oops. Barry says Scotland is a beautiful country. Take the A82 from Glasgow towards Glencoe. It's the road from Skyfall. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we'll have to do research before we get anywhere near details and stuff, just to see where we could go and stuff. Uldridge says she went to Scotland in her dreams and through watching movies. Well, and via Street View. Well, there you go. I mean, if you're gonna go somewhere, you might as well go via Street View first, aren't you? Really. So yeah, that looks like it might be a good thing. I'm pretty sure Mr. Beards and Bangers would be up for it on there. Skyfall is a great movie. You're right, Simone. I've kind of fallen out with the James Bond stuff. I need to watch him again. There's so many of them, though, isn't there? There's so many. Yeah. Who else could we ask about the Scotland thing? And I'm pretty sure Rob would be up for that. And there's also Jimmy Biscuits from Shoestring Shed. I managed to say it. I'm pretty sure he'd be up for that as well. Barry says Skyfall looks very nice, but the plot is garbage and makes no sense. So my second topic was, or is, because it still is, places to visit in the off season. So yeah, it's kind of the similar sort of thing. So there's a few sort of motoring cafes, isn't there, that'll be doing things. There's a few museums. There's actually Beaulieu. I've been there. I can't remember how old we were. I weren't very old, so that'd be a good place to go to again. Simone says I like all Bond films apart from boring Brosnan. Pierce Brosnan. Oh dear. 2 Wheels 4 Wheels says I went to your Edinburgh once. It was so quaint. Now which game were it? Were it Project Gotham Racing? I think it was Project Gotham Racing. On Xbox, it got you could. I'm sure it were Edinburgh. You could basically race around Edinburgh. That was quite cool. There was some nice things. There was one where you could race through London as well, with like Hyde Park and stuff. Why don't they build games like that anymore? They're all like the Gran Turismo Sport, I think it where I got. So all right. Project Cars is terrible. It's just too tricky. I don't like it. The Spy Who Loved Me is Skik's favourite Bond film. I'm not that up on the names of them. I'm trying to think. It's got to be one of the Roger Moore ones that would be my favourite. That's the one where he does that barrel jump in that car. That one's quite cool. Facebook user, on the M6 is a sign for Edinburgh, scenic route. Only place I've ever seen a sign with the scenic route directions. I'm sure I've seen that somewhere for somewhere else, but I can't think what it was. And Barry has a video on his channel where he talks about all the Bond films, so we should check that out, definitely. The Spy Who Loved Me is the one with the submarine cut off with the Lotus Esprit. Skitic, and this is another thing that could lead on to another question here. The new Exorcist film is out. Might go and see that over the weekend. So that's the thing, because I've not been to the I've not been to the cinema for a long time. I think the last time I went to the cinema was for one of the last Star Wars films, but I can't remember which one it were. But yeah, I don't know why. I kind of like cinema if people are quiet and not shouting and talking all the way through film, which is très annoying. Simone says, I like Octopussy. Really silly film, but it's fun. Yeah, I like that kind of era stuff. Barry says, Dalton is my 007. He comes from Derbyshire. Oh, I didn't know that. Dalton. Yes. Is that him that did Live and Let Die? Was he in that one? Facebook user says, I don't watch horror movies, puts me off grave robbing. And then Richard Denton says, well, you oldies can't cope with the modern world. Judge says, was it before the pandemic we last went? I think you're probably right, Judge. Well, I can't remember what it were. I'm sure it was that Star Wars one, but I can't remember which Star Wars one it were. Yeah, it's got to have been. We've not really been anywhere, have we? Simone likes Dalton. And Barry says Dalton's from Belper. So Dalton's from where that car museum is that me and Matt want to frequent, which is another thing, because the car museum is it like 15 quid to get in, but then you can pay a £5 just to be able to park in the car park and use the canteen thingamajig. But that's quite good, I think. I mean, if you think about it, it's a £5 to go and hang out with some people, but there's a museum and there's a nice cafe as well. Now, Facebook user says you were about 10 when you went to Bewley. So that's either someone that's been stalking me for quite a long time, or it's my dad. Either way, hi. Yeah, that's it, Barry. Great British Car Journey. It is a good place. I quite like it. And then the exit. Start again, Simon. And the exhibit's quite good, I think. Like, you get a little headset and you walk around. You can listen to information about each sort of section that you're in, and then each car's got like a QR code, and you can scan that, and it'll tell you something about that specific car. Oh my God! Simone says there's a car museum in Devon she wants to visit. I thought about looking for places like car museums and stuff on way across, and I was like, oh, it'll eat too much day. There were a Morgan museum I was gonna go to, but then I thought I needed to get to Pingu's to get cars driven, and then I didn't want to be rushing. So, but yeah, the Morgan museum looks quite cool actually. Matt says, I'm thinking about getting my hip replaced so I can volunteer at the museum and save a fortune. What? Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. There is a few things that do volunteers. There's an air museum in Doncaster that I might look into volunteering at, but I just don't know what sort of stuff I could do there. I wouldn't want to be volunteering somewhere just doing mundane admin or stuff. I want to be getting my hands dirty, cleaning and taking stuff apart. That's what we like doing, engineering stuff. Barry says RAF Cosford is free to get in. Lots of aircraft. I'm going to add that. RAF Cod. I'm not going to add it to that page though. Where's my other page? RAF. Cosford. Elvington Air Museum. I need to go back there as well. That's pretty decent. And is that... Oh, I don't know whether it's kind of the same sort of thing. I can't remember what they call it now, so I'll forget that. Tommy Hanlon is here. Greetings, Tommy Hanlon. Hope you're doing well, and thank you for joining us on this random Thursday live stream, which will be going on for about another 14 minutes. So not too long today, because I say I've got to be up at 5, and I'm already cracked. And Jack's fallen asleep. Jack, what are you doing? Look, I'll show you Jack. Look, there he is. There's Jack. Look, Jack, you're on TV. That's you there. What are you doing over there? We're just going to chill there for a bit? Nothing else to do? No? Okay. Well, that's Jack for everybody. Give Jack a round of applause. He's looking at me with his different coloured eyes like I'm some sort of weirdo. And Matt says he's great at the taking apart bit. Yeah, exactly. Jack and chill. Yeah, to be honest, like, there's going to be something interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely going to look into it. I'm not sure whether they want me filming stuff that we were doing there. They've got loads of bits of planes rather than lots of actual planes. They have open cockpit days where you can climb in, but quite a lot of the things that you can climb in are just cockpits. I've got like a Vulcan cockpit and stuff like that. So it must be quite cool. In fact, it'd be better if the cockpits were... I don't know whether they could. I'm going to say out overlooking somewhere, but because they're all quite close to buildings and stuff. Matt says he could polish car roofs. He could. Oh, Two Wheels, Four Wheels says I've been watching scary caracal vids. What's a caracal? What's up, Jack? No, you're not jumping on there. God, it's like having a kid. Yeah, so don't. So there's plenty of stuff we can think about doing. I'm quite excited about the Scottish trip. That'd be quite cool. I wonder what car I'd take. I don't know whether would we take a classic or a modern classic, or would we take a modern car? Would we want something that was reliable or fun? Ooh, what a question, Jack. Which car would you take? Okay, well, thank you for that answer. Yeah, good call. Kind of my next topic was about hot hatches, because are you still able to buy hot hatches, or is it like a concept that's a bit old fashioned now? Do car manufacturers not really make a fast hatchback anymore? Like, I know Skoda stopped doing the fast Fabia a while ago, didn't they? And the MG3's not got a fast version, and Fiestas you started being able to get. Obviously, you still had the ST, but then you had lots of like lower powered ones that still looked the same. So did it become more of a like hot hatches are a look rather than a performance thing? And if they weren't, if you can still get them, would you rather have let's take like the Fiesta as an example, if they still made it. Would you rather have a Fiesta ST, so something that's quick and handles well, or would you rather have like a comfy version that was slower, didn't handle as well, but had all the gadgets in it? What would you rather go for? Would you go for performance or luxury? So that's always seemed to be, when I was growing up, like the difference. There was always either like, what were Vauxhalls? Vauxhalls had GTE, didn't they? So that were the sporty ones. But then they had, was it GLS for the like comfort ones or something like that? So it always seemed to be like a difference between luxury and performance. You never seem to get sort of like both of them in the same sort of package. Big hissy cats. Oh, okay. Big hissy cats. I don't. Little hissy cats are all right, but big hissy cats aren't very friendly, are they? Tommy Hallen says, have those cockpits got a joystick with a big red button that says "Do not press"? I've never been in one. Oh, but one thing they have got is a tiny little helicopter shell that you can sit in. But it's like super small. It's like, is it MASH where at the beginning there's like they're landing like and it's just like a perspex bubble with a bit on back. It's like that. Two Wheels, Four Wheels says, I've had 7 Capris, but I'm okay now. I've never really been a big fan of Capris, to be honest. I think it's the Mark III, like the squarish ones, they were all right, but never to the point where I'd like obsess about them. You're an XR3i child. I can see it in your face. XR3is. See, I've never had anything other than the only Ford I've had was that Fiesta Mark 8 or Mark 7, I can't remember. S1600. Would I have had an Escort? I nearly bought a Mark III Escort that had got an XR3i body kit on it, but it were a 1.1 or something, but I didn't. Which I wish I had done. It had got Ricardos in it and everything. It were bonkers. Now I'd have a Mark II Cortina. I'd like a Mark II Cortina. Either a GT or a Lotus. Quite obviously completely out of my price range, but yeah, Mark II Cortina would be nice. Matt said, "Oh, now then, I like this idea. I'm even gonna highlight it, Matt. There we go. We should arrange a regular Tuesday meetup somewhere like the Car Journey Museum or Matlock to look what bikes turn up. Obviously, better places will turn up. Now, that isn't a half bad idea. That. Do you mean in the evening or in the daytime? Because, as you know, I have Tuesdays free, so I could do that. It's just whether other people have Tuesdays free, isn't it? Yeah, we could start doing something like that. Yeah, because I've got Tuesdays free, I kind of tend to fill it with doing stuff though. So yeah, we could work around it. Maybe every other Tuesday. Otherwise, I'm going to be out all the time. But yeah, something like that. Oh yeah, well yeah, you did say a regular Tuesday meetup, not every Tuesday. So yeah, it could be every other Tuesday or every first and second Tuesday of the month, or I don't know. We're going to get complicated if we go too far, aren't we? And Simone makes a very good point. All car companies want to do now is stupid SUVs. I hate them. I'm not a big fan. I can't think of one SUV that I would have. The only one, and I don't even know whether you'd class it as an SUV. Is that Ford Puma? Would you class that as an SUV? I don't mind that, and it's rally guys. Yeah, I don't know whether it's a full-on SUV there, but yeah, Ford Puma. Put me down for one of them, but that's it. None of these other rubbish ones, like even like the Lotus one or the Alfa Romeo ones, are just nah. No, thank you. And Mark is here. Good evening, Mark. Hope you're doing well. Greg Goddard says, my first car was an XR3i. And was it silver, black, white, or red? Were they the only colours they did? They didn't do a blue one, did they? I think grey was that silvery grey seemed to be the most popular one. Matt says, "Who I'm special." The Motor Hub, said Simone. The Motor Hub. I think I've seen a few people go there recently on videos. Motor Hub. I'll put the Motor Hub, just not to confuse myself. Oh, excuse me. Matt says daytime, hopefully to early evening. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, fortnightly or monthly. Yeah, I'm sure that'd be a thing we can do. Oh my god, I'm so in with the crowd these times. I'm using Notepad still. Tuesday meetups afternoon. Evenings. Yeah, it's definitely worth doing. Even the motorist has stuff on if we get super stuck where to go. Although that's like quite a distance from you, isn't it, Matt? I mean, Matt looks a good shout, to be honest. It's chip shops and stuff. Yeah. Let's pencil in. Oh, it's just seemed to be busy all flipping time recently. All right. So this weekend, driving cars. What have I got? Oh yeah, weekend after, driving cars. Weekend after that, looking at cars, and then meeting cars. Right, so there's the weekend. So I've got pretty much every weekend sorted on there. So next Tuesday, unless Jenny's back, I might be free. Yeah, we could pencil that in for next Tuesday, Matt. I'll message you separately. Matt. We'll arrange something. Oh, I've got a beardy hair sticking up and it's annoying me. Anyone seen the video of the abandoned Ford dealers in Germany full of new Escorts and Sierras? I saw somebody mentioning that. Poor things. I've got a video coming out of something that is very similar, but not that similar. And it's not in Germany. But I'm not going to say where it is, just in case. Just in case the hundreds of thousands of people that watch my videos decide to go there. Oh, and Greg says his XR3i was black. It cost you $7,000 to insure it. Jeebus. And Facebook user says Harris Leamington says, "How about the All Can Cafe?" I don't know where that is. Why I've heard of it, but I don't know where it is. I thought that was the thing at. Are you on about Carding Shed? Carding Shed that's not called Carding Shed anymore. Yeah, so that'll be good. Like an every fortnight Tuesday, doing stuff on there, and hopefully, I just need to get Jenny back so I can start getting stuff done. I need to sort these out. I need to sort the door cards out. I need to get them wheels refurbed and get some tires on them. I need to find a set of little springs. Oh, there's loads to do, but it'll be fun, and I'm pretty sure once everything's sort of in place, it'll only take me, a fortnight to get everything swapped over and done, and then it'll be head gasket and lowered, and that's it. And then I can start regretting life choices again. Facebook user says, "Yeah, I think cafes are the ideal mating place or meeting place. Always nice to have a coffee available in winter or hot chocolate." Yeah, I mean the thing with Henny, is obviously she's the home of the soup reviews. So even if we're meeting somewhere that's not warm, there's always soup available, and I need to do another soup review. I'm neglecting my soup review duties. I do apologise. So yeah, that'd be kind of cool. So yeah, let's have a look. So yeah, regular Tuesday afternoon / evening meet up somewhere. Get people out. Get people out to meet up, or even if people don't meet up and it's just me and Matt, at least it's like discovering new places for when things start getting warmer again and people are more wanting to go out. We know where these places are. Scotland trip would be cool. That's definitely something I'd be interested in. I know Judge would as well. It'd be so cool if Jenny and Bran did that. Oh. Yeah, that'd be cool. And we'll get some stuff done. I'm not going to be short of YouTube videos. Oh my god, yes, Simone. If she gets Pinky finished in time, you could do the NC 500 on her. That would be cool. In fact, yeah, maybe you could do, but yeah, whenever you get Pinky finished, we'll have to do a motorbike touring thing. That'd be quite cool. I quite like that. Yeah, more bike content for the win. And don't forget, everybody, next Thursday, we'll be back to a two-wheel edition of Talk Talks. So don't forget to join me and Simone then if Simone's free next Thursday. If not, it'll just be me talking about bike stuff. What else was I going to say? Oh, next Tuesday is Halloween, so I'm planning on. Oh, actually, Matt, next Tuesday, definitely, because I'm planning on doing a live stream in the day anyway. So we'd have to figure somewhere to meet, and I can do the Halloween live stream, which will be sort of afternoonish anyway. So yeah, that's a good plan. Pencil in next Tuesday. Oh, Judge, remind me so I don't forget. Yeah, that'll be quite cool. And Tommy Hanlon says, I miss my Fiat Cinquecento, great little car, easy to maintain. But the worst thing was if another Cinquecento sees you driving the almost all wave. Yeah, I'd quite like one of them. I don't know why I'm saying that. There's loads of stuff I like and I'd want, but I can't have them all. And I've got too many cars as it is, so I need to get rid of one. So there we go. It's gone past 8 o'clock, gone past my bedtime. Matt says, Jenny and Bram on the NC 500 with the Streetwise support vehicle. Yeah, definitely. I mean, again, if I've still got Henny by then, we could have Henny. So somebody could drive Henny. Henny would be a good car to do that in, to be honest. Oh yeah, Matt. Good thing, Matt. That I'll have to put this out on the YouTube thing. So we've already done episode 1 of can Matt fit in this Mini? So what we want in is people to offer us small cars for Matt to try and fit into. And if he can have a go at driving them, all the more fun. But mainly just to see if he can fit in them. And there can't be many cars that you can't fit in, Matt. It'd just be way uncomfortable for you. But there we go. Carry on that feature. Maybe at some point we can combine the two and have Matt in a tiny car reviewing soup. Why that? I don't know. Yeah. Maybe there's like a car that's in the shape of a can of soup, like there's that orange car, that Satsuma car or something. Yes, the sporting ones is the one that I'd kind of go for. Not because they're quick, but just you can mess about with them so much. Yeah, Mark, that's not a bad call. See if you can fit in my Mark II Polo. We can put that down there. What do you reckon, Matt? Is a Polo small enough for you to try and fit into? Is the Mark II Polo about the same size as the Mark I Golf? Because they looked very similar. But yeah, that'd be a good one to add on there. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, we'll add that to the list. Yeah, that'll do, says Matt. Yeah, that'll do. It were all right. Yeah, so thank you everybody for joining. It's been a blast. Sorry, it's only a short one tonight. Oh, we've done 50 minutes. That's plenty enough for me waffling on. We don't need any more of that nonsense. And I will bid you good evening and thank you. And oh no, I ain't got an outro. I have, it's there. So I'll play you an advert first, and then I'll see you with an outro. So take care. Thank you for joining. Enjoy the rest of your week, and catch you on Monday.
Generation Penny Whistle. The Penny Whistle for the new generation.